Howdy, this is Mackenzie Franklin from SideGame LLC here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Today we're going to be organizing Longshot the Dice Game, designed by Chris Handy and published by Perplexed. This is a partially sleeved copy of the game that's organized with no lid lift to get gameplay started as soon as possible. If you have any questions about anything you see here, please let me know down in the comments below, and I'll leave links in the description of the video for anything that you'll see displayed. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please make sure that you do. It is the best way to help us grow. Let's get started organizing Longshot the Dice Game. Let's lift off the lid here, and you have a nice magnetic clasp on the side, and we'll have all of the boards draped on top like so. You'll push down on one side to sort of lift it up, and then remove the remaining boards. The boards include all of your different player boards, the solo board, and the main game board. The last item is the rulebook for the game, coupled with all of the boards. That brings us into the main section of the box, where we're going to store all of your different starting setup cards. These are the only cards that you'll sleeve in the game because you're not actually going to be writing on them. You'll shuffle these up and then deal them to each player in order to determine what your starting setup is. For our starting cards, we use the Ultra Pro Mat Deck Protector sleeves. Now, as mentioned before, there's not a lot of cards you're going to sleeve in this game. You only have about 8 cards, so one pack will do, and you'll have some for another game. I really like the Pro Mat sleeves as they shuffle really well, and they reduce the glare on all the cards. Underneath the starting cards, you'll have all of your pens for the game, and notice there's going to be a single pen that's on top like so. This is to keep those starting cards from moving around too much and keep everything nice and secure. We'll remove all 8 of those different dry erase pens, but in the actual gameplay, you're only going to need to take out as many as the number of players playing. Below your pens, you'll have 4 of your different racehorses. And if you receive the promo eraser, we'll store that down there as well. In this top area, you have 2 small sections. On the left section, you'll have 2 more of your racehorses. Put those in their appropriate spot on the board. The promo finish line piece, you'll put this near the finish line. And your dice for the game. The last section has the remaining 2 horses, as well as the horse cards. The way we have it set up is the horses are underneath the cards. So all you need to do is simply press on the cards, and they'll pop out like so. You'll take 1 for each of the colored horses in the race, and then put the rest aside. All of your horse cards have different abilities, so it's nice to just shuffle them up. And notice they are not sleeved because you're actually going to be using dry erase pens to mark on the bottom sections of the cards here. And that brings us to our last components, the remaining 2 horses. And that's everything in the box. Let's go ahead and pack it up. In the upper right area, you'll put 2 of your horse meeples, followed by your horse cards. In the upper left, we'll put 2 more horse meeples, your dice, as well as your finish line marker. We'll put our remaining horse meeples on the bottom here, as well as our eraser if you have the promo content. Your dry erase pens all on the bottom like so, with a single pen pushed up against these horses to protect those starter cards. Speaking of starter cards, they'll go in that remaining space, followed by our game boards and our rulebook on top of everything else. And that is organizing Longshot the Dice Game. If you have any questions about what you saw here, please let me know down in the comments below. How do you organize your copy of Longshot the Dice Game? Have you played the original Longshot? What do you think of the changes in the dice game? Did you back the Kickstarter or did you wait for retail? Did you know that there's a Barnes & Noble exclusive version of the game? We'd love to hear what you think. But thank you so much for watching. SideGame Strong.